Welcome back to my channel. This is YUFC. Um, this is the Tottenham Man United post-match reaction. To be honest, I hate doing post-match reaction to games like this because I'm just not in the right emotional state to be doing the post-match reaction. But it is what it is. I have to do what I gotta do. So, like always, like, share, and subscribe, please. Like this video. That's just like probably the only thing that will probably gonna make me happy about doing this video today, because I'm just so fed up, guys. I'm so sick and tired. I'm so done. I am so done. I don't know. I don't even know where to begin. So let me not begin with Tottenham and Man United. Let me just start talking about something else. During this Tottenham Man United game, there was a game that was going that started about, I think it was like half an hour earlier. Started at half an hour earlier. Newcastle played Everton. So why am I bringing that up? Because Newcastle were playing Everton, that were fighting for relegation, tough side, at away from home. I believe it was away from home. Let me just make sure it was away from home. I just want to make sure I get my all my facts straight. Newcastle was playing away from home, if I'm not mistaken. Goodison Park. There you go. They were playing away from home. And do people actually know what the result was? For those who have watched it, you guys probably know. They beat Everton 4-1. Prior to that game, on Sunday, who did they play? They played Tottenham Hotspur. Granted, it was at home, but still, they played Tottenham Hotspur. Tottenham Hotspur came to Newcastle's ground. What did Newcastle did to them? The whole world seen what happened. They destroyed them in 20 minutes. In 10 minutes, it was 3-0. In 20 minutes, it was 5-0. They completely destroyed, to the point that it took mercy on them in the second half. It took the foot off the gas. They could have scored more goals. They only managed to score one more goal, make it 6-1. So what happens today? Couple, not even a week from Sunday, Man United goes to Tottenham, that got destroyed 6-1 away to Newcastle. Newcastle goes to Goodison Park, that are in a relegation battle, and they're desperate. They have to win the game, or they have to get a point. They have to get something. What did Newcastle do to Everton? They destroyed them 4-1. What do we do today? What was the result today? 2-2. Asavinga says, you might not agree with me, but watch out for Villa. They may still fourth spot. Man United and Tottenham upcoming fixtures aren't easy. I'm not lying to you guys. I'm not worried about Villa. Shocking, right? Wow. Oh my God, you're not worried about Villa? Yeah, I'm not worried about Villa. I'm not worried about Brighton. I'm not worried about other teams like that. The team I'm more worried about is Liverpool Football Club. Liverpool Football Club is a team that I'm worried about. Let's look at the table. I'm worried about Liverpool Football. And you know what? I hope Liverpool wins majority of the games. I hope, and they put the pressure on Man United's neck. I hope Man United players, the manager, the fans all panic that they might not finish in the Champions League. I dare, I dare for that to happen because this is beyond ridiculous. This is beyond. We got knocked out of the Europa League. We don't have another road to the Champions League. So get the job done. Get in the Champions League. Prepare yourself for the FA Cup final, and finish out the season strong. This was one of the easiest games we will have. This is probably the one, probably if not the easiest game we would have had away from home, because we're terrible away from. Some United fan was trying to tell me we actually have the fourth decent away record. Yada 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 yada. Let me tell you the truth. Then let me tell you. Say that's true. I didn't even know that's true. I didn't even bother to fact check. Let me show you guys something. Let me show you guys something. Let's go through it. Arsenal away, we lost 3-2. Man City away, we lost 6-3. Newcastle away, was it 4-1 or something crazy like that? No, I think it was actually 4-0. Sorry, 2-0. It felt like 4. 2-0. It felt like 4. We lost. Okay, let me start again. I want people to comprehend this. Arsenal away, 3-0, 3-2. Man City away, 6-3. Newcastle away, 2-0. Should have been 6-7-8. Tottenham away, just the game that just ended, 2-2. Aston Villa away, 4-0. Liverpool away, 7-0. We have yet to play Brighton away. Oh my God. Because at home they beat us 2-1. At home, and you saw what happened in the FA Cup. We beat them in penalties. They outplayed us. I can't wait till we play them at home or away from home. The way we've been traveling away from home, I can't wait to play them. Brentford, 4-0. I think we beat Fulham. I think we did beat Fulham away from home. Let me just make sure. Yeah, you beat them 2-1. In the top 10, we've only managed to beat one team away from home. We managed to beat one team away from home. I simply do not understand. Like, I don't get it. It's like time and 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 time again. Eric Ten Hag simply does not understand the concept of going away from home in the Premier League. Ib says, please don't tell me you have hope of winning the FA Cup. Relax, bro. Really, how many points will Man United get from the upcoming? Be honest, I don't know. I don't know, because I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not lying to you, Arsene Wenger. I'm not lying to you. If the game is away from home, we won't win. If we play away from home, we don't win. If I don't get it. We drew nil. Was it 1-1 against Chelsea away from home? A game where we snatched that draw because it was a Casemiro header at the end of the game. We was about to lose that game after we dominated that game. Nah, sorry, IB. Please don't tell me you have hope of winning the FA Cup. I don't know. I see you trying to game. Like I said, I'm familiar. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about. Arsenal-esque performance today. This season is going down in history. Yeah, sir. I'm not shocked by these players, bro. I just simply do not understand what is about this team going away from home that do not understand the concept of, bro, we're going away from home. This Tottenham team simply got embarrassed away from home, away to Newcastle. They're going to play at home. The fans are going to the Tottenham fans are literally on edge. And if the game, if we scored another goal 3-0, then the fan base, the Tottenham fans would have turned. It would have been chaotic in the stadium. I just don't understand why we did what we did. First half, unbelievable, fantastic. Should have been 5-0 up. But I was thinking, you know what? We're 2-0 up. I'll take that. 2-0. Second half, make it 3, probably make it 4, end the game. If they get a goal back, it's 4-1. Get finito. I don't know what Ten Hag said, but I simply don't understand why we played the way we played in the second half. And to make matters worse, our manager substitutions that he made 0 sense. Made absolutely no sense. Why would you take out Sancho and Ericsson and bring out Fred and Martial? Why? Why would you do that? Okay, to make matters even worse, because we were not doing well when they came on, we got even worse when they came on. You took off Aaron Bissaka, put on Malacia, and you took off Anthony, and you put on Weghorst. So okay, let me understand this from Eric Ten Hag's side point of view. Our front three was Rashford down the middle, was Sancho on the left, Anthony on the right. And then our midfield three was Casemiro, Ericsson, and Bruno. With the first substitution, you completely change the way or completely our whole front line, and you can change our midfield. Why? Why would you make a change in the midfield and our front line? Why? Because when Martial comes on, Martial does not play on the left. He plays down the middle, which shifts Rashford to the left. Why? Why? I don't understand. Why would you completely change the way the team were playing? Why? Why would you completely change the team? Those two, that decision to play Fred and Martial completely changed the way we played. You had Rashford on the left. You have Rashford on the left instead of down the middle. Where down the middle is how you scored the goal. You put Rashford on the left, easier for Tottenham to defend him, and you put Martial down the middle. When Martial was not giving you anything, was not giving you nothing, was not giving you no threat. And what's worse is we couldn't keep the ball. Why? Because you had Fred there. Fred cannot hold the ball. He can't pass the ball. Then what do? You take off one of our ball-playing best players in terms of passing the ball, and Ericsson, you took him off. Why? Because they scored a goal. Do you know what happened exactly after they scored the first goal? Bruno Fernandes went on the other hand, should have scored the goal. I don't know how in the world he didn't score the goal. Hit the post. We cut them open. That was the last time we did that. Why? Because you made the substitution. You took off Ericsson and you took off Sancho. Why? Why? I see humiliation coming at Old Trafford unless this last wake up from the long nap they're taking. This fan base turning on drug kingpin Ten Heisenberg. Ib says, it's his players' mentality. It's his players' mentality. Now I'm gonna come to that. Like, listen, Ibs, I'm gonna come to that. I'm not gonna lie to you. In that second half, Ten Hag made Ryan Mason look like a genius. He made Ryan Mason look like a genius. The way once it got to 2-2, there's nothing Man United could have done. Why? Because Tottenham sat back. We had Fred in midfield. We could, which means that we had a player that can does not go on the ball. That which mean, and we had Martial on the pitch. Then we had Weghorst on the pitch. Like it's like we were playing with 8 men. We couldn't do anything. It was, you know how these. I'm gonna tell you this. Tottenham Hotspur are very bad defensively. If you have good players, technical players on the ball, you will cut Tottenham Hotspur up again, a time, again and again and again. What Den Hag did is he took up all of our technical players. He put on players that couldn't play. He put on Weghorst. He took Bruno Fernandes and pushed him on the right. Bro, come on. And you expect them to break down a Tottenham thing. All Tottenham knew was, they're going to lose the ball. Once they lose the ball, we're going to send the ball. That's literally how they scored the second goal. It's not rocket science. How you talk? For the life of me, we played in a way in the first half that was so, I guess, was what that exploited Tottenham weakness. And then because Tottenham started getting momentum in the second half, we panicked, and you brought on Fred. What is Fred gonna do? Why would you put on Fred when we want to regain control of the game? What sense of control is what brings someone into their mind? Imagine the mind who says, okay, you know what? I need control of this game. You know, I'm gonna put on Fred. We had the players to destroy this team. Do you want control? Push Bruno deep. Play Bruno a little bit deep. Play Anthony and Rashford down the middle, and play Sanchez at number 10. Make things narrow. Force them out wide. Do what literally Man City did. You know, here's the thing. This is the different levels. There's levels to this. Did they show that Manchester United, when it comes to Manchester United, we are not adaptable. We cannot adapt our tactics at all. So when the other team started getting momentum, we don't know what to do. It's a Keyman says the horse. Ericsson was off for a second. I don't care how off for Ericsson was. I don't care. I could care less how. I don't care how off for everyone. Ten Hag needs to understand who his best players are. If you're gonna take off players that make the team better, not team worse. You took out Ericsson. You brought on Fred. Fred was horrendous. He was a disaster. I'm not trying to hear this. Ericsson was off in the second half. Okay, Ericsson was off in the second half. Okay, as a manager, figure out how. Okay, Ericsson's off in the second half. What is going on? What's wrong? How do I change it up? All we had to do was make sure we become more narrow. Dutch favoritism. Pause, Keyman. Yeah, so we were shambles before Fred. Bro, we were shambles before Fred. But Fred is not the answer. If Fred is the answer, well, I don't know what the hell the question is. Fred looking for pen was shameless, Keyman. Shout out to you, bro. Fred is Guyanese with a Brazilian passport. Stop kicking on Fred. It's a whole nah. It's not even about Fred. It's not even about Fred. There's a notion that we lost control of the game. And our manager did not do anything tactically to change it. You don't always have to change. You don't always have to bring people off from the bench. Just because we're losing the control of the game doesn't mean, you know what, I had to make a sub. You don't have to make a sub. We didn't have this game did not call for a Fred. This game did not call for Martial. This game did not call for a Weghorst. It did not. Those subs categorically made us worse. I don't care how bad we were in the second half. Those players even made it even worse. Seeing the same players for years and people can't see the issue. I'm not saying the players are not the issue. I'm not saying the players are not the issue. 110%. The players are a massive issue, if not the issue. But my question to you is, as a manager, you're supposed to be influenced the game. In-game management. I did not see any in-game management from Ten Hag. I did not see that. There's no excuse how this game is the same exact game we had against Sevilla. And that's one thing I don't understand. I don't understand why people are not understanding that. This is the same exact game that happened to Sevilla. Sevilla, we were comfortable. We were cruising. What did he do? He took off our best players. The excuse he made was, oh, because they were getting a red card. Why? Why would you take off your best player? Why? There was 20 minutes left of the game. Soon as he took off our best players and Martinez got injured, we collapsed. Surprise, surprise. All right, enough with the tags. Give us fixture prediction for the rest of the season. Oh, bro, I was ready to calm down, bro. I'll get to it. Ib says we don't have good, but that's my point. If the subs are gonna make you even worse, not, bro. All Eric Ten Hag had to do was okay. He can move his players to be more effective. Okay, Anthony, you're not being effective on the right. Okay, let me make sure you get closer to what you call it. Bring him closer to Rashford. Play a two, then bring Sancho down the middle. But play more compact. Let's play more compact. Let's play through the middle. The issue I have with Man United is these players and the manager cannot adapt their tactics in game. We cannot switch it up in game. Okay, it's not working right now. Let's fix it. In game, it doesn't happen. Ha ha ha. Come on, Yasser. We talked about this last time. Ha ha ha. Okay, Jonas. Keyman. Yasser, if United failed to get top four, yes, he is. Big fraud. Ha ha ha. Come on. I just feel like those substitutions was a matter of arrogance. I genuinely feel like he was looking towards the Villa game. Oh, I'm gonna take off Sancho. I'm gonna take off what you call it, Ericsson. Why? Because yeah, we have a game on Sunday against Aston Villa. Bro, focus on this game, bro. Focus on this game, bro. Okay, they scored one goal. One goal. Yes, they were dominating the second half, but it was a wake up call. We nearly scored the third goal. You didn't have to do complete. You don't have to change everything. If you're gonna bring Fred on for the last 5-6 minutes. Don't bring him on when there's 20 minutes left in the game. When we lost complete control of the game. The fan base crucified Ragnar for saying you needed 10 players. Yeah, they did. 87.4. What's up, bro? How you doing, man? I don't know, bro. Bro, Arsene Wenger's son, Arsene Wenger. Since you asked for it, I'm gonna tell you, bro. This is the upcoming fixtures, guys. Yeah, bro. I'm very, 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 very terrified of this game. Villa. The good thing is at home though, because it's for whatever reason we just turned to we are a different team at home than we are away. Yeah, so this is a way. This is a way to guys. Our fixtures are terrible. Our fixtures are terrible. I'm gonna tell you guys this. I'm gonna tell you guys this. Chelsea. All right, so this is what I think is gonna happen. Arsene Wenger, son, listen clearly, bro. All right, so I'm gonna tell you this. We're gonna beat Villa. We're gonna lose to Brighton. We're gonna lose to West Ham. We're gonna beat Wolves. We're gonna draw against Bournemouth, and we're gonna beat Chelsea, and we're gonna beat Fulham. And I think that might just be enough for us to be in the top four. So what is that? 3, 6, 7, 7, 10. Yeah, 10, 10, and then 13. So 13 points from our last, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 21. Yeah, 13 from our last 21 points. Yeah, because look, I'm looking at the standings. I'm looking at what we're 6 points ahead of Tottenham. I'm not worried about Tottenham. I'm just worried about Liverpool. Liverpool have a game in. Look, Liverpool have we have one game in hand, and Liverpool are 7 points behind us. 7 points. But let me look at Liverpool fixtures. This is a massive game. But look, Fulham, Brentford, Leicester, Southampton, and Villa. So we're 7. They need what? 3 points for sure here. 3 points for sure here. That's what? So one. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They have 6 games. So they have 18 points. Yeah, they pretty much need to. If Man United end up winning what 13, so I'm gonna do the math, bro, because my head is. So if Man United end up winning 13 points of our last 21 points, we have 60 plus 13, 73. So Man United would be. I think Man United can finish up with 73 points. At least, like this is what I'm expecting. We can imagine if we don't even get 13 points from our last 21. That's crazy. And Liverpool, they have 18, so 53. 73 minus 53 is 20. So they, yeah. If Man United, yeah, like I said, if Man United, then will, yeah, they just don't have enough games. So if Man United end up winning 13 out of our 21 points, 13 points out of our last 21 points, we'll finish in top four. But if Liverpool run up, literally win every game, which is very very possible. The yeah, the Liverpool literally needs to yeah. Liverpool needs to win every single game. If Liverpool wins every single game, they will finish with 71 points. So that means, yeah, Man United, we can. I mean, that's crazy. That's so crazy to me. Yeah, Man United literally 71, right? 11 points. So we need to at least get 12 points. At least, like the least we can do is get 12 points from my last 21 games. The 21 points. That's crazy. Like that 21. Yeah, we only need 12 points, which is, well, you divide that by 3. We need to win 4 games. Man United need to win 4 games. If we win 4 games, I believe we'll finish the top four. Yeah, Arsene Wenger. I mean, Villa are doing very very well, but I don't think Villa are good enough to finish in the top four. I I think Villa I just don't think they can. I'm not gonna lie to you. Villa's fixtures are very. I mean, look, Villa got Liverpool as well. Like, they have to beat Liverpool. They have to beat Brighton. They have to beat Tottenham. I mean, they probably will. They have to beat Wolves, which is not going to be an easy game, and they have to beat Man United. And they don't have. They have one, two, three. They have 5 games left. They have 5 games left. So Man United have. We have what 7 games left. They have 5 games left, and their 5 games they have to beat Liverpool, and this is Liverpool at Anfield. So I don't think they're gonna look. And then Aston Villa are good at home, but they're not. They have to win away as well. So they're not. Look, Money New Stadium. So they had to go away to Lopetegui's Wolves side, where look, and yeah, they're doing a lot better because since Lopetegui came. So that's why I don't think Aston Villa are gonna make top four. The team that I'm scared of is Liverpool. Liverpool guys, look at their form. Look at their last 5 games. They lost. They won three, draw twice. Look, they beat Forest. They beat West Ham United, and they beat Leeds United. They drew with Arsenal, and then they drew with Chelsea. Look, look, they have Tottenham. They can be Tottenham. Liverpool playing Fulham. They could be Fulham. Look, Tottenham. This is at Anfield. These games are all at Anfield. So that's why I'm like, I'm not looking at Villa. I'm looking at Liverpool. Now I'm not sleeping on. I'm not sleeping on Villa. I just. I'm not sleeping on Villa. I just think. I think they just don't have to. Villa are very very good, but are they good enough to win every single game? The only team I can see winning every single game they have left is Liverpool, and that's why Liverpool. I'm more afraid because Liverpool, if they want, if they get their act together, they got a very very good squad. A lot of their injured players have returned. Jota is playing. That is not playing well, but they have Jota back. Apparently, I think they also have Luis Diaz back. They have Thiago Alcantara back. I mean, they look good, guys. I'm not even gonna count to you. They look good. Liverpool are the team I'm more worried about more than anyone because they are the team that have the experience and they know they could do it. You tell Liverpool you have 6 games left, win every game, you can finish top four. They will do it. No, I think Man United are gonna still get top four. Like if this will be an almighty bottle job because Man United fortunately have 2 games in hand. Uh, you know, let me just I don't know, guys. Uh, look, Man United. Look, we only played 31 games. We have 2 games in hand against Tottenham, and we have 2 games in hand against Villa. So those two I'm not worried about. That team, again, like I said, I'm worried about is Liverpool because we only have a single game in hand in front of Liverpool. Our margin of error against Liverpool is very, very low. So if there's gonna be a team to literally finish above us in the top four race, it's Liverpool. It's not gonna be Villa. It's not gonna be Brighton. It's not gonna be Tottenham. And that's just a simple truth. You can't stop enough. Anyways, guys, I don't know. I just want this season to be over. I'm not lying to you guys. This season is getting to one of those seasons where it's like it just feels in a way. I just this is I can't believe we didn't win this game. We lost 2 points. Oh yeah, guys. I think there's three three best teams in the league. It's easy now to conclude is Man City, followed by Arsenal, followed by Newcastle. I mean, there you go. I mean, guys, I'm just worried about Man United. I'm not lying to you. I'm worried about the manager. I feel like the manager is making the same basic mistakes over and over again. Um, I mean, guys, away from home, the manager just simply doesn't have an answer for away from home. It doesn't matter if we're up or it doesn't matter if we're not if we're losing. Either way, we simply don't cannot get a positive result in terms of a win away from home against the top 10. The only, like I said, the only team we got any result from was Fulham. Fulham was on, and again, as good as Fulham is this season, they're newly promoted guys. They're doing fantastic well, but that's a team that we should go away from home and win, and that's expected. People expect us to go to Brentford and win. People expect us to go to Brighton and win. People expect us to go to Villa and win. People expected us to destroy Tottenham, and we were. People expect us to at least put a competition against Newcastle. Nothing. People expect us to actually be competitive, and in the Manchester derby, nothing. Yeah, I mean, Luke Shaw looks good at. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't think our defense did anything wrong today. Yes, they conceded two goals, but when you give away chances after 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 chances, yes, two goals will go in. When you lose complete control in the midfield, when you're attacking, we have zero attacking threat. What do you expect? I thought our defense looked good today. I really did. I thought Luke Shaw was fantastic today. I thought Lindelof was very good today as well. Anyways, you know what? I'm gonna do play ratings, and I want to get the hell out of here, bro. Because all right, guys, let's do this. De Gea. What can I say about De Gea? Today was a decent game. I mean, for the most part, he had nothing to do in the first half. I think he had like maybe one save. Other than that, not much to do. Um, Tottenham really didn't do much for the first half. Even in the second half, even though they had chances, Song completely misses the target. Dyer completely misses the target. And both goals. I mean, what can you do about both goals? I mean, nothing. Absolutely nothing. Yeah. So I give David a 6. I thought Lindelof was good. Actually, Shaw was playing that too. I thought Shaw was fantastic today. I give him an 8. I think it was flawless. I thought Lindelof was also flawless as well. I thought our wingbacks really struggled today. So I think Dalot played. Yeah, I think when the game got a little bit tighter, I think our wingbacks, kind of they didn't do well. I think I want Basaka actually, yeah, he was having a nightmare in the second half. Give him Basaka 6. I thought he had a good first half, had a nightmare in the second half. I give him a 6. I thought Dalot was good. I thought Dalot was very good today. I give him a 7. I give him a 7. AB, he took off Sancho. He took off Sancho and he took off Anthony, and he tried to do something crazy, and so he ended up putting Rashford on the left, and he ended up putting Bruno on the right. It was horrendous. It was bad. Yeah. So the low, I give him a 7. Casemiro, I don't know. I don't know. Casemiro's performance as of late hasn't been the greatest. I give him a 6. Ericsson, Ericsson, I don't know. Well, more. I think he had a fantastic first half. Second half, I just think he got. I don't know what happened to Ericsson in the second half. I think he was bad. Um, yes, of course. I mean, I wouldn't mind him being subbed off, but also not for Fred. So Ericsson, I give a 6. And Bruno, I think Bruno was very good throughout. Should have scored. Should have scored. Give Bruno a 7. Um, Sancho, I don't know why he took him off. I think maybe he was fading, but I don't know. I didn't notice it. Yes, I mean second half, I think the whole team kind of you know took the foot off the gas. I don't know. Jay Sancho, I thought he had a decent game today. I give him a 7. I don't. Anthony was anonymous today. 4. Rashford scored his goal, but for the most part was anonymous as well. But then again, it's not his fault, is it? Why did you switch Rashford in this type of game when they're sitting back to the left? When you can just continue playing him down the middle? I don't know. Give Rashford a 6. Martial came on. What can I say about Martial that hasn't been said by anyone else? Martial is just a waste of time. It was supposed to be Sancho's day. Yeah, it was. Martial is a waste of time at this point. Like, he is literally turning into a waste of time. He was horrible. But Martial was absolutely horrendous. He was so bad. He was so bad. I just, I don't know what more I can say. He was so bad. He was so bad that he was detrimental to us. I don't know what more I can say, but it was so bad. This is why we were playing with less one. It's like as soon as Martial came on, we went down to 10 men, and then when Fred came on, it seemed like went down to 9 men. Well, I saw Martial, I give him a 2. Fred, I give him a 0. Actually, Martial, I give him a 0 as well. Get out of here. And then he took off Wan-Bissaka for actual child, Malasia. I mean, Malasia is so he looks so inexperienced. He looks so out of it. He looks such like he's like it's like a little boy, man. He looks like a child when he comes on. Like he just got bullied, man. Blasi won. I mean, terrible. Um, and then he brought on Veghorst, one of the worst signs we ever made. So, guys, let me ask you guys a question. This is the formation. So, hold up. Let me just make sure. Let me switch something. This is how we set up. This is actually how we set up. I mean, what is this? Vegas as a 10, Bruno off on the right. You took Rashford in this game where he was which I thought he was doing it well in terms of stretching the defense down the middle. Put him on the left, and you have two midfielders, Fred and Casemiro. Anyways, Sancho has been a flop for United so far. Yeah, he has Abdul, but he would have avoided the allegation today where from not for United. Ugh, can't even read, bro. Um, he worked against flopping Honoric in the Eredivisie yesterday. Flop it. I don't know. I'm very concerned about Ten Hag. I really am because you expect him to learn in the Premier League that nothing is for certain, cannot guarantee certain things, especially if your team goes up 2-0 and the halftime, you need to be, there's certain, like, Pep Guardiola will be upset if his team misplaces passes, they're not playing well. He will be hard on them at halftime. But then it looks like Ayrton Hag said, "Oh yeah, yeah, we played good, we're doing well." Yeah, yeah. I just feel like that's the type of vibe I got from Ayrton Hag, where it seemed like he telling them that they were in control, that they dominated, blah blah blah. Like you don't tell that to these players. You had to expect perfection, or else you get mediocre, and that's what we saw in the second half. And this is not the first time where we did well in the first half and we came out like this in the second half. You have to be harsh on these players. You have to expect the best out of these players. You have to be on these players. It was the fact we were 2-0 up in the first half is not something to brag about against this Tottenham side that conceded 5 goals in 20 minutes, that cannot defend, where we should have easily been 4 or 5-0 up. As a manager, you don't say, yeah, you did well, blah, blah. No. You have to go in on them. You have to give them a hair try treatment at halftime. That's what do you think gave? No, Adekima, you're trying to be funny. I generally believe with Man United, it's the way you approach the game. The way we approach the game, we actually absolutely exploited their weakness. What ended up happening is all they did was they increased their tempo. They just increased their energy. They just started to push and be more aggressive towards Man United and push us back. What Man United needed to do was get the ball and get control of the ball. Not just what we did, we just started to pass it around and stuff like that. No, get the ball, be more aggressive, and push them and push them back. But we didn't. We gave the initiative. Every time I got you out the points, complete turnaround to your season. I feel like we lost us 2 points. You can say he gained us that point the way he set us up at the beginning of the game, but the way we set us up in the second half, where we look complacent, and Tottenham looked like they had energy. They had, bro. It's like if people remember, we were 1-0 down when we played well away to Anfield, and then when the second half started, we looked like a completely different team. That's exactly what happened. That the same thing happened. Similar to Sevilla, we were doing well, we were comfortable, and then Sevilla did the same thing. We started off horribly in the second half, and Sevilla just got gained confidence. What do you don't do a team that is struggling with confidence? Give them the initiative. And then but then okay, you get punched in the mouth. They get a goal back. Calm down, chill, make tweaks, tactical tweaks. Anthony struggling from the right, push him maybe towards the middle. Tell which we call it Bruno to drop deep and make the midfield more compact so he can get control of the. We didn't do anything like that. He went completely the opposite side, took Rashford away from the middle, and put him on the left, and then he became nullified. One of our devastating attacking threats got nullified, and you brought in Martial. If we're gonna do that, if Martial has a horrible game, like he has a horrible cameo, then you destroy the team. You destroyed how the team were playing in this entire game, and we fed into their hands. Because all Tottenham was doing is like, okay, we're gonna sit back, we're gonna soak up their pressure, and we're gonna counterattack, and that's what we allowed them to do. And we just kept pushing high. We pushed high, had possession, were doing nothing with that possession, and we had Fred, who was literally passing the ball to Tottenham players to kickstart their counterattacks. And at that moment, we were just stretched. He has to learn, man. He has to learn. He has to learn that you don't change the way you are playing because of the opposition. You don't do that. You just tweak what you're doing to because it was working. If some like Tottenham did nothing, then absolutely Rhymes did nothing to change the game. They do nothing. All he told them to do is, hey guys, we need to up the tempo. That's all he told them to do. Anyways, guys, I don't want to keep talking about this game. It is what it is. We have a game on Sunday at home. Watch Man United become a completely different team at home. Wow. and everyone becomes so shocked. How can Man United perform like this against Aston Villa, who's in a better form than Tottenham? Blah blah blah. And then I'm like, yeah, because we're playing at home. Because the fan base won't allow Man United players to be complacent. But away from home, they can. I don't know. Ten Hag is the last player. That's no last person I'll give the play rating. I give Ten Hag a 4. Actually, I'll give Ten Hag a 3. I thought his second half in-game management has cost Man United these 2 points. But people are gonna say you got games at 1 point. Yeah, he did. But this those 3 points on the plate, and we just I don't know. It's so embarrassing. This is so embarrassing. So embarrassing. Anyway, guys, always like, share this channel, guys. Share this channel, share this video, guys. We're to 130 subscribers, guys. We're 6 subscribers, just 6 subscribers away, guys. Let's get to 130 subscribers, guys. Like, share, and subscribe, guys. Leave a comment down below as well. Yeah, peace.